What's going on, Rangers fans? I am Randy, and we are finally back for another PGBL video. We are back for the Western Conference semifinals, or I guess you can call them the quarterfinals of the PGBL playoffs, round one, whatever you want to call it. We are going up against In Vivid Color and the South Texas Sableyes. Of course, we faced each other in the playoffs all 3 times, but this is the first time we're actually facing in the first round. We actually didn't face in the first round. A lot of stuff has been going on. Obviously, Surge finished up. I know I didn't really update that. I mean, I posted my last game, so I mean that was public, but I didn't upload PGBL season finale against NACHO, so it's actually, you know, it's just my fault, man. I never got to recording it, and I ended up losing the battle. Just for you guys to know, I'll link his battle in the description so you can see it. And I feel really bad. I never miss uploads, but I mean, just the way things went, man, like there is no way I was gonna be able to get it up, and that's my own fault. I hate, you know, feeling like I disrespected my opponent, so that's just my fault. So of course, show love to Killer Nacho. Those of you who do watch this video, please just, he's an OG, just so give him a like, you know, on his video or in his playoff match too. So just show him support for me messing up. So that's my bad. But with that out of the way, we're facing In Vivid Color. We faced plenty of times. In Vivid Color, sorry, I kind of botched that. But I mean, honestly, we're both just kind of, I feel like we're both just trying to get this done, man, because we both got stuff to do. This league has been kind of stretching out a little bit, and it's been kind of rough. The build today, man, I'm telling you, it's pretty weird. And then he made some changes to his team from the last time he faced, so he definitely has some stuff he can bring that's different. Although I will tell you right now, just looking at the squad he has here, Piloswine's looking pretty filthy, given that he has no MON that can switch into to Earthquake, and then, you know, stay in for a spear. He would probably have to have something like Balloon Blacephalon. Thunderous is pretty nasty as well. Raiku's like Specs or AV's pretty filthy as well, just to throw it out there. I could very well see him bringing like Balloon Blaze, so like that's something that kind of worries me just a tad. I don't have a lead for Raikou, so that really leads me to believe I want to lead Piloswine, but Piloswine is such a nasty Pokemon in this game, dude. It's so good. It's so good, but he can just lead Raikou, I think. And obviously the only way he'd be able to hit me is if he packs like Hidden Power Grass or he rocks Shiny Rash with Aura Sphere. So with that, I don't want Raikou leading ever, so I'm just gonna lead with Piloswine and try to get up rocks, and we'll see what happens here. This is the PGBL Western Conference semifinals. And let's see what happens here, man. Let's see what happens. Wearing my hoodie because, you know, I get cold when I do these draft league matches. Whew, this is gonna be a rough matchup here. This is gonna be a nasty game. I just have a bad feeling. And by nasty, I mean like it's gonna be poorly played by both of us, and maybe some hacks. Not clickbait. That is the Scyther leading off here. Interesting. Should go for a U-turn, I would imagine. I would think, I do want to just get out my Stealth Rock, I think. It's pretty imperative to get up rocks. He'll probably just U-turn. Unless I'm forgetting something odd, like if he's got something weird on up his sleeve, but I don't see that being the case here. U-turn is the play. Does a pretty respectable amount of damage. I would imagine he goes into probably, I don't know, Kecleon? I don't know what would be a switch in. Because like I said, he has nothing that can switch into like my stabs. Like, well, he can't switch into both is what I'm saying. Like, he's got to like play it like crazy, you know? Like, he could be risky and go Cobalion. I don't think he will do that. Unless he's packing a Balloon, like I said. He'd have to be packing a Balloon. So he goes into Kecleon, which is his only safe switch in. Let me fix that HP bar real quick. That calc bar. So rocks go up. That's pretty nice. I don't want to stay in because I don't want this thing to get weakened whatsoever. That looks to be about right there, I think. Looks a little bit off, actually. Now let's position that one more time. I don't think I have it stretched out right, but yeah. Oh well, I think that's fine. Okay, so I don't want the thing to get injured. I don't have a real switch in the knockoff, so I want this thing around too, man. I need this. Everything's important. I think if anything, Clefable's the least important, but Altaria is going to be a threat. Melodic looks pretty bad. Melodic looks pretty bad. I might just go Melodic. I think I'll just go Melodic here. Doesn't look too good in this matchup. Scarf Melodic is a little bit of a rough matchup here. Drain Punch is his choice of play here, as opposed to Knockoff, which is pretty good. He's probably Assault Vest, so I really can't do that much to him, but at the least I can just, you know, have a pivot. And I'll just go straight for the Surf here. That's all I'll do here. He's just going to click Drain Punch again. He'll probably gain more HP back than what I'm doing to him because of Stab, and then of course I'm not really offensive whatsoever. I'm not really defensive, so Melodic's essentially just a sack here. Given that he probably doesn't have defog on anything, Scyther is going to be really worthless in this matchup. Thunderous is going to be a pain for him to switch into. Raikou's is switch into Thunderous, which is a pretty good one if he's Assault Vest. So he's actually going to switch out and go on to Raikou, which it looks to be shiny with Rash Nature, more than likely. So he's definitely going to be slower. If I'm not mistaken, Rash is minus Bedef Nature? I don't know. Let me check it out. Ooh, that looks to be Assault Vest though. No, Rash is minus Bedef, yeah, okay. I am modest. I believe that's Assault Vest Rash. I believe that's Assault Vest. I did a little bit too little, I think. And he knows that now. He knows that I'm probably offensive. Because Surf was doing like 42. Yeah, he's definitely Assault Vest, like no doubt. He's using that to balance out the Rash Nature. So what I can do is just go straight for the Now one thing I do want to check though, I do have some time to check. I want to see if Kecleon gets Pursuit. I know it gets Shadow Sneak, but like, oh, it gets Shadow Sneak, so yeah, I don't want to mess around with that. But I want to see if he gets Pursuit. I know I should probably know these things, but I don't because I'm not smart, but you know. Pursuit. No, it doesn't get Pursuit, so I can always go Zam and revenge this thing if I choose to. But I think going for Surf's the right play, just to get this thing even lower. I don't want anything else taking damage, and this thing's not that useful anyway. He knows I'm modest, and he knows that this is going to do a decent amount of damage, as he probably just opts to Volt Switch here. And that's this damage I want. He goes to Shadow Ball, so this will knock me out, which is pretty nice, and that did no damage whatsoever. And a special defense drop, which is pretty great, because now I'm going to be able to kill him for sure, and he's going to have to pick a sack, which probably ultimately will be his Raikou. I don't see why he predict. I mean, Pylo's fine, which is fair. Now the problem with this is that Altaria can come in, but Altaria will never be a threat unless I let him set up, so my dedicated switch into Altaria will always be Fable. Every time. So if he goes Altaria, and if he Cotton Guards, I'm unaware. If he goes for Hyper Voice, I think I am 2-shot if he's modest. Return, I think I am not 2-shot because I'm running some leftovers. And if he DDs, obviously it won't matter. He would have to go for an attack for it to matter, or double in the Cobalion. But that's not a big deal. So Raikou getting injured is pretty important. It doesn't look like he's packing defog on anything. I don't think he can unless it's Altaria. Something to worry about though is Scarf Blaze. Scarf Blaze can very well be a win condition for him if he's packing Scarf Blaze. I mean, it's a Z user as well, so I feel like it will be Z. But Scarf Blaze is a threat, man. All I have is Clef to knock it off, so I gotta preserve Clef. I also have a Prankster Thunderwave as well. That's my only other sort of way to keep it slow, and I have to land Thunderwave, which is, you know, not always reliable. Also, another note here, Cobalion's the only rocker, so there's a chance he's not running rocks. There's a pretty good chance. Hopefully we don't disconnect here. I hate that to happen. So Surf disconnect, and we are able to knock out the Raikou. So that's actually pretty good. And when I thought Melodic was going to go down, we actually ended up getting a strong kill on the Raikou there thanks to that Shadow Ball over prediction. And now Epic can come in, which is probably going to be the Altaria. So he's definitely going to try to take advantage of my me being locked in. But obviously, like I said, my 100% switching will be Clefable always. He can't do anything to me if he tries to set up. His best move is probably just to attack me, Get off his Mega. Maybe go for a Roost. Maybe Defog, I guess, but Clefable will always be my switch in, and I could just safely go for a Moonblast afterwards with no sort of repercussion. I don't use big word like that, man. That's not me. I just use it. I feel like I don't sound smart doing that, but he will choose to go for the Roost. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go for Moonblast here, super effective damage. Blaze would be a switch in or AV Kecleon. So Moonblast is the play. Don't really want to over predict at all at this point. He can't really do much to me. Unless I don't two-shot him, but he'd have to be Spadef, and if he's Spadef, that doesn't matter, because then Piloswine can tear it apart. Whew, this is looking pretty solid, but Scarf Blaze is scary though, man. If I don't preserve Clef that well, it's going to be a threat. But I'm unaware, so I just got to stay healthy. And rocks are up too, so, you know, Defog is his play. Okay, so he did bring Defog, okay. So he's definitely not set up then. It's definitely not set up. Which is nice, but rocks are so cool for this game, especially against that damn Scyther. Moonblast is an easy two-shot, and we can just click it one more time. There's really no reason not to. Kecleon would be his best switch-in. And I believe Kecleon does get Gunk Shot, though. That's something that I will point out. It gets some sort of coverage. No Gunk Shot. No Poison Jab. No Iron Head. Okay, so he really can't do that much to us. I could probably knock it off and get some... knock off that AV. That'd be pretty, pretty useful. Actually, this is going to be the... Blaze. Straight up. Okay. Now... a special attack drop wouldn't matter because I'm unaware, I think. So I can just go for knockoff right here. Yeah, let's go for that knockoff. This is going to be a pretty crucial play right here. I don't know what he's doing with this. Is he going to Specs Mind Blow me? That would be pretty filthy. And if, of course, he makes a double on the Cobalion, I'm unaware, so that boost won't matter. Substitute is his play. This better break. It might not break, though, because he's Z. No, his defense is trash. It's gonna break no matter what. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're good then. So he's not Scarf. We know that. So I think I can probably just go for Psyshock if it breaks. But I don't care if Cobalion gets the +1, though. Like, I don't think that's gonna matter. I don't think. You know? Like, I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for knockoff again. This is gonna be Z. Okay. Alright. There it is. Z Ghost. Probably could have made a read there. But this is the main mon I was worried about. Altaria is proven to not be Dragon Dance or Cotton Guard because we've seen Roost and Defog, so that's cool. We do take a crap load of damage from that though. And Knock doesn't actually knock him out, which was to be expected. But he can't sub again, which is nice, but the next move will kill me. And I suppose I'm okay with sacking this. Yeah, I suppose I'm okay with sacking this off. So we'll just go for the Moonblast in case he makes some sort of weird play. I mean, actually, I could save it, but I don't have a switch in. So I'll just go for the Moonblast and see if he makes some weird odd switch. But, I mean, the play is always going to kill me. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be a special attack raise, I think. Let me just read this right here. I don't want to miss this. Beast boost for speed, actually. Okay, so that's not what I expected. And he can't sub. That's the best part. So I can go on the Scolipede and just go for protect. So I can literally just do that. I'm at 176 speed. Let me double check I prepped for this correctly. I don't want to blow it because I messed that up. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so we'll just go on the Scolipede. I am speed boost. I do have protect. He can't substitute. So I will just go Scolipede and go for a protect. and he really can't do anything about that. So that's nice. There's the flamethrower. There's my boost. And I can probably just go straight for a jab. I think jab's gonna knock him out. I don't want to mess around though. I'm gonna double check just to be sure. This is like, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I mean, I just, you know, I would hate for it not to kill. Yeah, it's gonna do like so much damage actually, so I'll just go for the poison jab. We are faster and we are able to knock him out. So Blaze goes down, and he's gonna have to go Scyther, I think, to prevent me from doing more. Or perhaps it's Cobalion, which could be Shucka or the air balloon. Emotional. That is the Cobalion. He doesn't, I mean, he is Scyther. This is an easy double on his end if he wants to make that read. I kind of just want to go for it though, because I don't think this thing's going to be that big of a threat as I think, so I'm just going to go for the Tech Rage. Yeah, so he's definitely Shuckaberry, I think. There's no reason for it to come in if he wasn't Shuckaberry. I have no reason to be Walterium this time because last time he had an Entei and a Zenito Queen. Yeah, that is hardcore Shuckaberry. And Thunderwave's his play. Wow, Thunderwave. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I am going to be faster than this. But I could be wrong, though. Because I'm at +3 speed, I think, with that boost. Yeah, and I'm going to be faster. But Scyther has to come in now, dude. He can't risk this. I also do think Scyther is Choice Scarf. I just have that feeling. I'm just going to attempt to go for Earthquake again. He might think he's faster. Unless my math is wrong here. I think with the +2 boost, that brings me into neutral, and then that alone makes me faster. And then, of course, with the boost, I'm definitely faster. So I'm essentially at +1. I mean, Scyther's 100% safe switching, I think, because I think he understands that I have to run. Yeah, he's gonna switch out, and this is gonna be Scyther coming in. Yeah. Now poison jab damage would be pretty big on this if I'm able to connect it. Actually, it might not be that big. It might not be that big. Milotic's actually something I probably will sack off at this point. Given that it doesn't really do anything anymore. But Scolipede doesn't do jack as well, man. Actually, it could do something. I don't want to sack it just yet. Milotic's a lot more worthless, I think. But this is like Scyther bait, though. This is Scyther food if I save this. The jab won't be that important to hit. I think it's probably more important to save this. However... Altaria, we know it's not set up. I think I want to save this, actually. I think I'm just going to sack it. Yeah, I'm going to sack it. I'm just going to attempt to hit a Mega Horn. I'm going to Poison Jab and see what happens. I get paralyzed. Okay. I don't think it's going to matter, though. I don't think so. I'm just going to go hard into my Thunders here. Now, the question is, can this guy live a hit from me? If he could, then that's gonna be a reason why it matters. But I don't think he can touch me. That's the thing. Thunderbolt. Yeah, if he's, I mean, obviously he's gonna die if he's not. He's gonna die regardless of what his set is. So I'm gonna go Thunders here and just click Thunderbolt. I don't see a way he can make a play out of this. As a matter of fact, depending on how that Kecleon's train, I might just be able to win with this, but it's not going to happen. He's going to have to make a sack here. That probably is Altaria, I think. Oh, Cobalion the sack. Interesting. Okay. I guess that makes sense, given that Clef's gone and all that sort of stuff. Okay. That Kecleon's going to be annoying, though, dude. That might actually be a reason why I lose this game. Potentially. As long as Pylo can live a hit, though. I gotta get it in range somehow. Can Zan live a Shadow Sneak? That's another thing I gotta check out. That Kecleon's gonna be key to him winning this game. And he might be able to pull it off. Well, I live a Shadow Sneak, but Sucker Punch I don't live. It would be a 50-50 at that point. It would be a 50-50 at that point. I gotta go for Thunderbolt again, though. No matter what. But he can't Drain Punch me with Kecleon. That's one thing to note about this. He can't Drain Punch me. I don't want to sack this, though. I don't think I can afford to sack it. Drop this back in. Can't afford to sack this. But I might have to, dude. I might have to. Because it's going to be a 50-50 of the Sucker or Shadow. Now, I don't see why he wouldn't Shadow Sneak, though, because I can't kill him in one hit. But honestly, there's no way to justify what he will do with it. I have to save this, I think. I have to sack off the Milotic, I think, and then go Pylo. But then Drain Punch is going to do a crap ton of damage. If not, kill me. Drain Punch won't kill. Not even close. And I'm going to be slower, I think, so. I think sacking Milotic will be the play then. Plus, he might Ice Punch. There's a chance he's going to Ice Punch, I think. We've seen only Drain Punch so far. He's probably got knockoff, though. Sneak is his play. Alright, he's revealed Sneak. So, Sneak, Drain Punch. Let's go ahead and go for the Ice Beam, because it doesn't matter what we go for. That is definitely Assault Vest. Drain Punch comes out. Probably gets his health back. Drain Punch, Shadow Sneak. That's all we've seen. Now, depending on how fast he is, will depend on if he gets his health back before I have to, you know, connect something. Now, I think I have one play, and that's to go Piloswine. Click Earthquake. Or I can go Spear. I think Spear probably makes some sense, but I want the most damage as possible. Yeah, I think I want the most damage as possible. Drain Punch isn't going to kill me. And this should do a good amount of damage. Yeah. Now, Sneak shouldn't kill me, I don't think, given how much it did to Milotic. Given how much it did to Milotic. Now, I could Icicle Spear. That could be a play, too. Yeah, I think that's the play, because I can probably revenge him with Shard if I live the Shadow Sneak. Which I don't think he would risk. He might have to, though. I would need 3 hits, I think, at minimum. But the best thing, I guess the best part would be me putting him in range of Thunderbolt. That would win the game, too. Well, I need to put him real low to put him in range of that. I think given how little, I think I can live a Shadow Sneak. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's doing 30 maximum to me. Actually, he's gonna do more because I'm not running max defense. I'm running defense. He does withdraw. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's pretty huge there. And we can't miss this either, so that's not bad. But I think Shard would have knocked him out anyway. I think, too. Okay, but now Scyther can come back in and get the damage that it needs. You know? And he doesn't have to risk this. But then this comes back to me just going, maybe I go Thunderous. Now, I could just sack Alakazam, because he's definitely going to U-turn. Unless he's got Pursuit, that would be pretty game-changing. I think I have to sack Alakazam, because I'm banking off winning with Pylo. Actually, no, because if I sack Zam, is actually Zam gonna die? I can bring my Piloswine, go for a Spear again. I think I'm just gonna go into Zam then. Even if he aces, but if he aces, then if he aces, no, but if he aces, the Thunderous comes back in. Yeah, I'll go into Zam 100%. Zam's the play, unless he's got Pursuit, then obviously you got me. But yeah, okay. Zam's always a play, because I'm not gonna risk the game on a 50-50. And if he's Scarf, I actually get a shot off too, which is pretty interesting. And I can go for Side Shock. But the damage isn't gonna matter because I'm trying to win with Piloswine. I think this game's over. I'm getting some bulk. I think. Actually, I don't think I get any bulk. Actually, I think I got a little bit of bulk. Side Shock. That does so much. So I could go to actually kill him. Yeah, that's fine. Would this kill Thunderous? I don't think so. Sucker's gonna do quite a bit of damage from Kecleon, 44 to 53. But this thing has way more bulk than Zam. Yeah, we live a shot guaranteed. Okay, so I think we win this. I think 100%. 100%. Gabar, some like crazy tech I don't know of, or some ridiculously high roll. So now the play is just a Thunderbolt and attempt to put him in range of something that's. I mean, I could just go for Quake because he's gonna have to go for Shadow Sneak and hope for a kill, or Sucker Punch actually could be the play too. Now, does Sucker Punch kill Piloswine? That's something I didn't even check out. I think it does kill Piloswine. How much health am I running on my Piloswine? I'm not running max health like I was running earlier. That's going to be something huge as well. But we'll find out if he has it here, because I think you have to go for it here. I think you have to. I'm at 132 HP with this guy. Sucker Punch will be doing... It's a guaranteed kill on my Piloswine. But I can just go for a Thunderbolt here and find out if he has it. I think he has to have it, but... this will never put him in range of Ice Shard either, so this is going to come down to... Okay, he doesn't reveal it there. Ice Punch is his play. Alright, so... I'm not going to risk... I'm not going to risk anything. He probably has Sucker. All I'm going to say is, though, no matter what happens, man, we had 3 1-0s in this series. I think he has Sucker Punch. And I think he wins with it right here. Yep. No sneak. It's not going to kill. It's not going to kill. I don't think. It never kills. There we go. The Rangers are moving on to the Western Conference Finals for the 2nd year in a row. 3rd year in a row. I'm sorry. 3rd year in a row. I thought he had Sucker. That's just me. I thought he had Sucker Punch. He must have had another move, unless I misplayed whatever he had, but misread, I mean. But I thought he had Sucker 100%. But with Sneak, it probably seemed redundant, but I thought he had both. That's just me. I think worst case scenario every time, but what a game. 3 times this season, all 1-0s. Great game to Josh, man, as always. It's been a hell of a season. Obviously, we have at least one more game to play. Hopefully, you guys stay tuned to that. We played the winner of Zilix and Frosted, so make sure you guys go check out their end of the battle, and we'll be playing them next week in the Western Conference Finals or the PGBL semifinals. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Go Rangers.